today's session. So today we are looking at the transpose function in Excel. So transpose function in Excel is very important, especially when you're dealing with huge data set where you'd want to transform the shape of your data set. So on the screen, as you can see, we have an hypothetical data set where we have 5 products of cookies and the 5 agents. So what we have is the sales by each agent are on a particular day of all the 5 products. So what we would want to do is to transform this data set in such a way that the sales agents, which are rows, becomes columns, then the product line, the 5 types of cookies, becomes the rows, so that we're able to sum this data easily. So mostly in Excel, the standard way of doing this is just to highlight all the data set, then copy, then paste this data set as a transformed data set like this. Okay, transform data set like that. So now what you notice is this achieves what we're looking for. So we should be able to sum the total number of products that she sold and the total number of cookies that Mulenga sold up to Soko. Okay, now this the way it is. This one copies the formula such that if I change this one, these number, the number which is this 167, this is 358, then 219. So these values and these values are not the same. So if you are pasting the data set, when you paste it like that, what it copies is the actual inputs. It doesn't link the two data sets. So to ensure the data is linked, that's where now this function called transpose comes and is very, very important. So to use the function transpose, we need to know how many columns are here. So if you notice here, if I select this data set, what I have, this data set is 5 rows, 6 columns. So if I want to transpose this, my selection, my new data shape will be 6 rows, 5 columns. It will be transformed. So when I come to here, I need to select the area 6 by 5, like this. Once I do that, then I place equal, then type transpose. So once I select transpose, it asks me which array am I looking for. So in this case, the array of data set I'm looking for is this data set that I want to transpose. Then once I do that, I can press enter. So now what you will notice is exactly this value is the same value there. Then this value is a value which is here. So this shape and this shape, they are the same, except that this one is linked to the original data set. The original data set, such that if the original data set changes, even this one changes. These will be identically the same. So if I change this one, exactly this 265, this is 265. Except that here we have this small problem. This is empty, this one is returning a 0. So we don't want this 0 to be appearing here. What do? Then we can use another function, nest this function into an if statement function. Okay, so we say equals, then transpose. Then transpose, we start with if. So what we are saying is if this, what is in here is blank. If this is what is in here is blank, so asking, is this blank? If it's true, what happens? If it's true, return empty. If it's false, meaning there's a number, return n of what is in here. Then we press enter like that. So what you notice here is this blank issue does not return a 0 but is sorted out. Okay, sorted out. So basically if I type anything here, I put type, what you notice, it will appear here, it will appear here, but it will not appear here because this is not linked. So this is the beauty of using the transpose function to link the form, the database, make it a dynamic model or dynamic database.